What's up, my Super Saiyan Blues? It's AJ here. This is episode 44 review, episode 45 preview. Episode starts out with an old guy on a planet, practicing martial arts, and these bad guys show up, and he's like, "So y'all came?" Well, then it shows Monaka shows up to Capsule Corp and delivers a package to Bulma. When he does, Bulma says, "Hey, come help me with this experiment." And she turns this big old machine on, and it makes some kind of fluid that pours down through a funnel and drops into this thing that Monaka's standing in. Monaka's like, "Do we have to fill this up?" And she's like, "No, we're gonna do this one more time." Well, all while that's happening, Goten and Trunks show back up from wherever they were, flying, and they see Monaka's truck open, and they jump in. They're looking around, and they're like, "Hey, what do we got here?" Well, Trunks finds a sword, and he starts swinging it around as, I guess, it's kind of like a prelude to future Trunks' story and what's coming up. And Goten finds this thing that looks like Majin Buu with like a cat thing, a balloon type thing, and it blows up and locks them into the spaceship. Monaka comes back, he takes off, and he's going to the planet where we saw the old man practicing. The name of that planet is Planet Potofu. He gets to that planet, opens the back of his truck, finds Goten and Trunks frozen, so he warms them up, and he's like, "Why were y'all back there?" And they were like, "We didn't mean to, we got stuck." And the old guy we saw practicing at the beginning comes running to Monaka and hugs him and is like, "Hey, Monaka son, how you doing?" And Monaka's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I forgot what his name was, but he's got a pacifier around his neck. Well, they start talking about this secret water and the power, sleeping power, and that's supposedly in a pacifier around his neck. So as he runs and hits Monaka, it falls on the ground. And the bad guys show up again and say, "We found you." And they attack the old guy. Well, Trunks and Goten make easy work of the guys and, dispatch them pretty quick. Well, they're leaving, and Goten and Trunks are like, "Hey, come back anytime you want to fight." Well, one of the bad guys sees a pacifier laying on the ground, I guess, ends up getting it. Well, skips to Monaka handing the old guy a tape of how to practice martial arts. So that's that. And then practice martial arts, and then he tells him about the water, and sorry, I forgot where I was for a second. Tells him about the water and says, makes it 1,000 times more powerful. So they need to go find the bad guys. Well, they find the bad guys and they start shooting at them. Well, goes back to Capsule Corp. Bulma's like, "Vegeta and Jaco, Trunks and Goten are gone. Y'all need to go get them." And Jaco's like, "No, I'm not going over there. I'm searching for this guy named Grill," which happens to be the bad guy on the planet Potofu right now. Looking for him, and she's like, "Well, if you don't take Vegeta there to save my son, I'll show the Space King the picture you drew of him with a beard and mustache and poop on him." And Jaco like freaks out, and they get in and they go there. Well, they got Goten and Trunks cornered on Potofu, and they're shooting at him, and all of a sudden Vegeta shows up and blocks the shot. Okay, and then these purple guys show up, and they start beating up on Vegeta, and he gets in the purple goop, and the purple goop turns into Vegeta, and Vegeta starts getting his butt whipped. And that's the end of episode 44. Now, beginning of episode 45, looks like they're going to show Gotenks fighting the purple Vegeta, and then Vegeta's going to start disappearing for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. But, Goku shows up, and then Gotenks goes Super Saiyan 3. Well, Tell me, down below what you thought about the episode. I know this video was probably a little longer than normal and a little long-winded, and I forgot what the heck was going on, but it's been a while. I'm just trying a little new format. This one was not a very good, in my opinion, not a very good one, but, thank you for checking it out anyway. Hopefully my Deadpool review, which is coming out tomorrow, will be a whole lot better. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below, like or comment below, subscribe over there, follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube. Thanks. Y'all have a good night.